There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Patreon stream.
Hello.
Paul, do you think I should do this the same black and just give it a green lining, or do you think I should do it the darker green and then the lighter green as the yellow lining?
I mean, the black and gold is the iconic look.
Well, I'll do
I would
black
say
and
do the
green.
black and the green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to try to get in a few more 20s, 40s right now.
Right
Yes,
now.
it was very funny.
Hey.
I actually had someone right before this say like, "Oh yeah, send me the invoice. I'll get you stuff after I stream." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm going to stream too. Sorry." Oops.
Hey. Art be like that.
I'm not watching the new ContraPoints right now for this. I hope you all appreciate it.
That's right, y'all. An artist turned away from listening to a video essay to do art for y'all.
Well, I mean,
I hope you understand.
I was technically going to listen to it while I worked on commissions, so I kind of forgot today. So I would have still been working on art for y'all, but still.
It's very hard for artists to pry themselves away from the.
Well, she hasn't updated it in a while. She was kind of sad.
I mean, reasonable, all things considered.
Maybe now H Bomber Guy will post something. Who knows?
Yeah, I saw that post earlier today. It was like, and there's going to be a Friday the 13th. And I was just like, the H Bomber signal.
I've been seeing him in more videos, but I don't know if that's just because I've been rewatching some of his older stuff or not. He did do a voice in the latest, like, Addiff movie.
Was he the one that was like at the very end?
He was a few things in it. He did like 2 or 3 skits in it. Oh, and there's a new Digital Circus on the 20th.
Yeah, it's going to be a month.
And me and Paul might go to a local thing where you can pet goats.
Yeah.
Baby goats.
Baby goats.
I'm
Because it's
excited.
baby goat season.
It's kids season.
Yeah. You're not allowed to kidnap kids.
What about goats?
It's
They
called-
make goat butter and stuff and like their goat
Probably
cheese.
goat
So I
cheese.
assume they're like milking goats more than anything. I don't think they like sell them. I don't know how long a goat lives, come to think of it. I don't know how long you gotta process that.
I have no idea.
Oh, Paul, I gotta pay you.
Yay!
There you go.
I look like a Japanese businessman.
You do.
Bent over super far.
Well, whose problem is that?
I still like that one of that volleyball player. That shit was
He just
hysterical.
slides across the floor because he hit that poor girl. I bet he felt so bad too.
Oh yeah.
He probably hit her hard too, but though she was fine.
Yeah, she was fine. It's just
Because like they probably hit hard. I assume they're volleyball players.
it's just so funny. Like I don't think even he assumed he was going to be able to slide that far.
Honestly, he probably does it like I imagine being in volleyball, you have to go back and forth around the net a lot. And they probably do that for fun. Like, if you're going to be going back and forth around the net, it's annoying to probably, like, bend under it each time, and they're, like, inside, so you
Yeah.
might as well just slide across the floor. They're boys. They do that anyway.
There's some of that, yeah. I don't think he assumed that he could penguin slide across half the fucking thing, though.
I think he did. I think they probably have this down to a science, because they're a bunch of men. Men do tons of stupid shit just because it's fun.
That is true.
What?
Wow.
I didn't do it. Paul did it.
Probably. There's ample evidence.
Is there a Mimikyu in the new Pokemon game with the weird Ditto?
Oh, I don't know.
Minty's playing it.
Yeah.
Yay, Minty got knife hands.
Yeah, I've seen like a
Oh
cy-
man,
I've seen a
Nero's
cipher.
gonna be so jelly. She has to hold a knife. Minty
Yeah.
has knife hands.
Oh, that would be a really funny year character here, drawing you like a Pokopia Ditto.
Minty said she should draw me, but with like the 1 dot eye.
Yeah, actually, that'd be funny. You got the fucking Ditto face with
Yeah,
one
just-
eye. Just dot. Whack.
Big smile. Yep. There's your melody.
It's just like MEHLD. Meldy.
Meldy. Man, I was watching Torture Princess new season. It's okay. But one of the things they're going to torture her with was with KFC, but they can't do KFC, so instead they made it FCK. So I was like, fucking chicken!
Fuck yeah, chicken! Look, man.
And I don't think they realized. They basically wrote, fuck chicken!
I mean, look, man, they got good chicken over there. I think we can all agree to that.
Apparently the princess's favorite piece is the drumstick.
You know, I'm not very big on dark meat, but, you know, that's your thing, I suppose.
I don't like having to eat around a bone. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's not as good meat on that area.
I'm lazy. I'll eat my nuggies.
Personally, I prefer, like, breast or thigh because, like, breast is just good meat. Thigh is good meat, but you can also use it in really good cooking. It cooks well. It adds a lot of
That
flavor.
and Sleepy Princess both have really good vibes to them.
Yeah. That was that one where she fucking, like, shaked the
Yeah,
bears
she would
to
just,
make the
like,
pillows.
murder around the fucking castle because fuck you.
Hello, Leo. How's it going?
Though my favorite this season is the little demon daughter who can't be evil.
Oh, yeah.
That one is just fucking cute and I cannot resist it. I don't even think it's good. I think it's cute.
It really is. It is just adorable.
Is this anime good? No. But it's really cute, so... The end.
Is it good? Eh. Are we gonna watch it anyways? You betcha.
I don't think it's bad. I mean, like, its goal is to be adorable, like, and it does its goal. It did it better than the one where it was like the kindergartner who punches ghosts.
Yeah.
That one's supposed to be cute, and they did a bad job with it.
Yeah.
I already knew they weren't gonna make it scary because anime horror is shit.
Gets none love with Left
There's
Beat.
like 2 or 3. Like, I can count the amount of like good anime horror on my damn hand, and none of it's the Junji Ito properties.
Oh god, that poor man. What's funny is what is getting a lot of love, and it's the goofiest fucking shit, Tokusatsu. That Space Sheriff Gavin remake has been fucking hilarious. I have a clip to show you later. The like Space Sheriff Gavin is supposed to be like an alien kind of thing, and they're like a alien Power Ranger sort of deal, right?
I don't think it'd be a vein. I think it'd be a tendon. In chicken. I don't think you get a vein in like fried chicken. I think you get a tendon.
I mean, they have a tendon. They have like a big like vein along the leg,
Okay. Never mind then.
but like that's not generally a problem in cooking because it's like
I actually haven't had like attached chicken in a good while. Usually it's like cut up in part of something else these days.
yeah. I was gonna say that would just be like a texture or just seeing it visually. Because, like, obviously, if it's cooked, there's no blood or anything. And they do drain them before they, like, make them into food as well. So, like, it's not like there is anything in there, but I totally understand if that just weirds you out.
I mean, I can't eat corn, not because of the taste, but because it feels like teeth in my mouth.
And I don't like that one roll because it looks like spiders in the roll. So, like, perfectly reasonable.
Everyone in chat, talk about the thing that you can't eat. Not because you dislike the taste, but because it freaks you out.
What food thing is evil to you?
I can't have the pop boba in boba drinks because the way it pops reminds me of back when I had braces and I would get like cysts in my mouth where like because it was rubbing against the braces funny, it would get full of spit and would have to eventually be popped on occasion. And to have that in my mouth similarly freaks me out.
That's fair. Also, hello, Skunky. Yes, sometimes there's weird random conversations. It happens.
This isn't weird. This is a thing.
No, honestly, for us,
Out
this
of all
is
the things I've talked about, this is potentially... I was fucking talking about what things are fuckable monster-wise in the fucking chat earlier today. This is not weird.
I was gonna say, compared to us, this is like probably fairly normal. This is like a 5 or a 6 maybe on the weird scale.
Man, monster fuckers get together and have nothing in common, I swear. We're all so fucking random with what we want.
What is acceptable?
Furries get gonna be like, oh yeah, hey, shaking hands. Oh yeah, I like this, yeah, I can see that. And monster fuckers are like, the thing you like is has nothing, almost nothing to do with the thing I like.
You know that one, the one anime where they're like the Who's on Top ship, and they're like about ready to fucking throw hands over it? That's Monster Fucker.
Well, it's not so much whether you're used to it or not. It's the fact that like two monster fuckers have the same
Oh yeah.
they don't like the same thing. Period. Because you already have like I've often joked about the Venn diagram of like monster fuckers and furries and how they cross over, but they are not the same thing necessarily. And I don't mean that as anything. Again, I always say this: nothing bad to furries. I have nothing but respect for furries. I think they're cool as fuck, and I will take their money if they ever deem to give it to me. But there's also subsections within the monster fucker community. I think I actually did make a Venn diagram for this. I think the main ones are like horror, fantasy, aliens, and robots.
Yeah.
And you combine like horror and sci-fi, and you get like Eldritch. Same with a little bit of fantasy, but like someone who likes horror monsters may not like robots or may not like sci-fi alien type deals. I shouldn't say sci-fi, I should say aliens.
Yeah.
Because that's different than robots.
And there's also like...
But they all also can cross together.
And there's like slasher involved, like whether or not it's like a slasher or like just a like monstery thing. Like
Minty, you should play Look Outside. It is full of
monsters.
Eldritch people. And some are hot and you can kiss one.
Because, like, you know, somebody who likes, say, Jeepers Creepers may not necessarily like aliens.
I don't like clowns.
Xenomorph. Yeah, clowns. Clowns are a subset of that.
And even on top of that, it's a really good game. I consider it like a better version of Undertale, honestly. Everything I like about Undertale, besides the meta stuff, it does better. It's really good. I've been replaying it for the past few days. And it's only $10, so go get it. Everyone go buy Look Outside. It's really good, and no one talks about it. But also, I was gonna say something. Damn it, I lost track because I got distracted by monsters.
The different monster types and
clowns.
Clowns.
Like, I don't like monsters. Like, I don't want to... We're talking about things we fought, not necessarily, like, whether these monsters are cool or not or anything. I don't like, the Xenomorph sexually. Though I do think she's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I got pictures of her in, like, a little fluffy outfit on our wall.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to fuck a Xenomorph, because half the time they walk on, like, 4 legs. And I have a weird thing about quadrupeds. And also, like, half the time they're too animalistic. They're not, like, speaking and talking like humans. And even if, like, they can do that, they can be at the human intelligence level, I need them to be able to, like, communicate.
Yeah.
On the intelligence level. It's one thing if something is incredibly smart, like the visitor at the end of Look Outside. An eldritch monstrosity that could probably understand everything you tell it, but you're not going to have a conversation with it. It's going to turn you into soup.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, even just, like, slasher ones, there are, like, Pumpkinhead or Jeepers Creepers. Like, that is a slasher, but it is also a monster.
I like Freddy. Not FNAF Freddy.
Like, and Freddy...
Freddy is, like, more eldritch than the rest, too. Which is another reason I like him.
Because he's a demon.
Yeah.
He's a dream demon.
He's literally nightmarish.
But, like, you know, Jason Voorhees is a slasher and a monster, canonically. But, say, what's the one with the Kirk mask?
Oh, Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. He's just a human being.
Yeah, it's just, well, for some of them he's something else, but we're not gonna get into deep ass monster lore.
Right, but in general, he's a human being with a mask. Same with, like Bard said, the Ghostface.
But you also have, like, I would say, like, the guy from Saw, Jigsaw, is a slasher in a sense, but he's not a monster.
Right.
Whereas, like, I think there's more of an argument for, like, Jason and Myers. Definitely for Jason. And I don't like clowns.
Yeah, Pennywise is a...
Get that shit away from me.
You know, Pennywise is a clown. They are a slasher, but they are also a eldritch creature.
Yeah. See, they would fall on a few of those things. And clowns is on the thing, but it's over in the corner and not crossing any of my things. I don't want any clowns.
And there's even different types of clowns, because there's like the killer clowns from outer space. Those are aliens.
There's the clowns from Homestuck.
Yeah, there's Chud. This is a whole other thing. But like Jason is technically a monster as well as a slasher because Jason is
Trans clown, not always a clown.
It's true. Sometimes he's a spider.
I'd rather he be a spider.
But because Jason is a regenerator and he's not fully human. So he can fit into multiple categories. I like Xenomorph, but I prefer either like the Xenomorph Queen because that is a Xenomorph Queen is definitely of human level sentience and can communicate even if it is just to fuck with you.
Though if you are a monster fucker, especially if you're on the horror genre like I am, some of the people on there would want to fuck like killers from movies, like slashers and stuff like that. We're not going to get into true crime people.
That's a whole nother group.
I'm not even saying like true crime, like the subject matter. I'm talking about the true crime fuckers. The ones that want to like fuck murderers and stuff like that. No, not that. But like maybe they would want to fuck Jigsaw, but they'd also maybe want to fuck like Pyramid Head. Like I kind of consider some not 100% monster things honorary monsters, like Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Even though in some he is like a monster. It's about presentation more than actual monstery traits necessarily. Yeah.
And the Shape of Water monster is a inhuman thing. It does have human level sentience, and it is not a quadruped, so it falls under things that wife likes.
My only problem with that is I feel like he can't 100% communicate.
No, he knows sign language.
Yeah, he knows sign language, but he doesn't know like human emotions and stuff. So whenever, honestly, unless like a monster, like if you were doing like say like the Magnus Archives or the Ancient Magnus Bride, Magus Bride, that one. See, he's non-human and he doesn't necessarily value like sexual interactions like we do, but I think he would understand it, whereas the Shape of Water monster doesn't necessarily understand all the minor things of a human relationship or sexual interaction because we don't know where culturally where he came from, and I feel like it's not shown he can 100% communicate on a human level whether or not he has that intelligence.
Yeah.
He has not learned enough to communicate, so I'm always a little antsy about that. That's really my only complaint about Shape of Water. I wish they did more to emphasize. Yeah, like Hellboy is totally fuckable.
Oh yeah.
Hellboy knows he knows what sex is. He can do it. He knows the like our human attachments to it and stuff like that. Like, what if the guy from Shape of Water just wanted to fuck her and leave, and he didn't think that was bad in any way because culturally he wouldn't know that you expect a relationship.
A lot of fish they breed and die. So.
Yeah.
So
like, how would you feel if that's a good example? What if you meet a fish man and you both have like full human level intelligence? However, you don't know that him fucking would kill him because like just culturally and biologically that's what happens to him, and you agree to fuck. You're not fully consenting to that.
Yeah,
you may not have known he was gonna die, and if you did that not knowing that, that's not, it's sort of like not telling someone that you're on like birth control or something like that, or you had a vasectomy. Like, or lying about it rather.
Yeah.
Even that is like, that's a little different because it's something that you would have to lie about it first.
Right.
Though I guess if you were like fucking to get pregnant and you didn't tell them that would be kind of like some level of it. But like that wouldn't be 100% copacetic in my mind. And that's kind of what Shape of Water does, is like neither of these people really can communicate enough to 100% explain that. However, it is just a pretty romantic movie. So I don't really mind.
Yeah.
Like, that's just me overthinking it. But that is my only complaint really about that movie in general. And it's one of my favorite movies, so it's not like I dislike it. And I'm not saying it's necessarily problematic or anything like that. I'm just saying that's something to like consider in monster fucking things. Like, I don't expect a fucking movie where a woman fucks a fish and fights the patriarchy to explain all of the levels of consent between human and non-human. That would just be fucking silly.
And yeah, Minty, that that actually has been a thing for a long time. Like, they've been trying to do that. The problem is trying to get funding for that, because anytime you talk about birth control and you talk about it on the male end of things, a bunch of people get super fucking squeamish and weird about it, even though, like, that one in particular, it's basically a gel that they inject in, it stops production, and then all you have to do is just inject the counter agent and you go back to working. Like, it's not even a permanent thing. It is an easily reversible thing. And we've had, the scientists have had the solution for many problems for years, just need the go-ahead kind of situation. That's a thing. That's one of them.
I have heard with some of them, though, it does cause, like, mental shit. But so does female birth control.
Mm-hmm. But, like, in that one, it doesn't even, like, it's not like a hormone change. It is literally just, like, a flat-out blocker.
Supposedly mine isn't hormonal either. I'm on the implant.
Yeah. So, like, that's one of those things where, like, the side effects of it include not much.
Not baby.
You could just give them the anti-shot. Maybe some people might be allergic to the material, and that's something that they would test beforehand. But otherwise, like...
I think they should be allowed to have the option, because that's the point with, like, female birth control, like, or at least, like, people with uterine birth control. Like, it's... I don't think all 100% work with any woman. Like, it really depends on the woman and her biology, but they at least have the choice. Like, if I didn't like this, I could get off it and go back on the pill or something like that.
Right. And I do believe that that's something that, like, that's something that should be available just because that gives you an option.
Mm-hmm. We should have all the options we should be able to take.
Right. And even, like, especially for a lot of the female birth controls, like, a hormone, like one hormone controller to another hormone controller might have wildly different effects on a person. So they should have the option to be able to be like, no, I don't like this one. It, like, makes me really wonky most of the time, or things like that, because, like, that should be an available option. You know, just like with any kind of allergy med, if you don't like this one because it knocks you the fuck out, you go get a different one.
Humans are all different.
All right. Everybody's body chemistry is all whack. Take me, for example. Mine is supremely whack for most things. Oh, how's the new med working for you? Well, I can tell when it kicks in because I can breathe really good.
Yeah, I'm told that really fucking hurts. Ugh.
Oh, oof. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like giving birth.
Yeah.
That's why I just got the one stuck in my arm.
Mm-hmm. Wife is cyborg.
I wouldn't know. I haven't given birth, thank God. I don't plan on it.
Well, of course not. Women don't actually feel pain.
Yeah, which is funny because, like, women, they think, like, any pain women feel is, like, they're overreacting to it. Whereas, like, women actually can handle way worse pain than men, they've shown.
And significantly underreact.
Yeah. I still remember seeing all them, like, period pain things. And the guys are like, how you standing? It was like, I've had worse, man.
The guys that, like, pee themselves and fall over, and the lady's like, oh, yeah, this is about right. A little weak, but it's mostly right.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, I one was like, yeah, but it doesn't, it's only in my stomach. It doesn't go, like, all down my legs and shit like that. It's like, yeah, I have had ones where it's like, I can barely walk up the stairs.
Get your girl some chocolate, because she fucking deserves it.
I'll be so glad when I'm off. I'm getting there slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I was tempted to get, like, shit removed, but I'm so close, so I might as well just wait. Save money.
Wait it out. It's a time clock and it's winding down. But yeah, no, like...
Well, they want women to have more babies, so of course they're not going to do that now.
So many times when I've seen the things where it's like, I don't know, your husband might want to have kids. It's like, this thing is fucking killing her. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. There was a woman who had an ectopic pregnancy, and if you have one of those, there's a greater chance you'll have a second one.
Mm-hmm.
And she was on birth control, so it's not like she was trying or anything. And they were like, but like, what about your future husband? It's like, it would kill me.
Yeah.
I would fucking die.
Like, my mom almost died giving birth to me because her kidneys shut down. And even still, they were like, are you sure?
Yes.
It's like, almost fucking died. Fuck you. Remove it.
You have to, like, almost fucking die for these people to consider you a human being, I swear.
Yeah.
Even then, no. Like, it's just nuts.
Even then, are you sure?
But what if you find someone you like and he wants to have children? Well, then he can go fucking carry the baby.
All right, seahorse it up, you fucking.
That would be a nice thing to invent. All the money they put in against, like, fucking birth control and making women have babies and anti-abortion shit when they could just be like, oh, let's make artificial wombs.
Yeah.
That would make things a hell lot easier.
Oh no, they've got test tube syndrome. They got a squish nose.
Oh my god, okay.
That was always the joke, right? Like, oh, you're a test tube baby because you got the weird nose. Like,
I don't know. I don't know the jokes for test tube baby, honestly.
Oh no, that's like the running joke, which is like nonsense because like you're in the test tube when they're literally a chunk of cells. Like that's nonsensical.
They're percolated in the the woman's body the rest of the fucking time. What are people talking about?
It's not like they're gonna be a fucking pug or something. Like what the hell? Cool story, but I'm not Jesus. I don't perform miracles. Yeah.
Fuck it. Ain't getting that shit on me.
There's one of those like the rest of the song's pretty lame because it's country, but like there's a line in it that's like, there's a lot of reasons that I ain't Jesus, but one of them is because I ain't coming back.
Hey.
I like that.
The fucking humankind could be like disappearing, and I could be like the last woman who could actually give birth on the earth, and you still couldn't make me. I'd be like, no, let it die.
Let it die.
Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
If it didn't survive this point, it doesn't need to. That's one of those things like, oh yeah, we should just go to Mars. Why?
Well, now he's moved to the moon because he couldn't make it to Mars.
Mm-hmm. But like, again, why? You can't fucking do it. You can't do it right on the first planet. Why are you gonna get a second one? Fuck off. You don't deserve it.
I think my most controversial opinion, like, ever is the fact that, like, I think if you can't have children, you should probably consider adoption before you consider spending, like, all that money on,
Yeah.
like, in vitro fertilization, all that shit. Because, like, that's money you could be putting towards that child.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I don't care. I wouldn't, like, I wouldn't judge someone for it, and I wouldn't stop them from doing it, like people do with abortions. I'm not gonna, like, stand outside in a vitro clinic and being like, no, I don't give a fuck. But to me, like, I don't even see why that would make a difference. It's your child either way. And then everyone's going, well, it's different if you're own. It's like, are you telling me that fucking people who adopt their kids don't love their children? Like, fuck you. That's messed up. Listen to what you're saying.
It's not a real child. Die.
What the fuck you think it is? A DiGiorno?
It's not delivery, so it's just DiGiorno. That's honestly probably much, like, who fucking
It's
cares?
like the people who, like, have a C-section instead of a vaginal birth. It's like, you're not a real mom. It's like, bitch, do you want the baby dead? The baby's alive. Who cares? You want the mom dead? The mom's alive. Who cares? Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, they do want the mom dead, but
They
that's a
do,
separate
yeah. That's
matter.
America. This is America. Apparently that guy is Yoshi now.
Yeah, that's funny. Once again, having huge stars being something ridiculous, like Vin Diesel being Groot.
Oh, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did. Honestly, I think that's fucking hilarious.
I'm probably not going to see the next Mario movie anyway. I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
I saw the first one. It was cute. I had the experience I'm done by. I don't care no more.
We can do many things, Bard. You can't stop us. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. Ding, 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 ding. I saw someone point out that the "How are you doing, fellow youth?" What most people don't notice is he's actually carrying 2 skateboards.
Yeah, because you just see the shot.
Yeah.
I like Music Band. I kind of want that as a shirt. That's me. I don't know music, man.
Music Band. The hat just says like, oop. That's fucking spam. Like the hat should probably say like sports team.
Yeah.
Sport ball.
Sporty ball.
Sport ball. Go team, question mark on the back of the jacket.
I hope everybody has fun.
Yeah.
What happened?
There is that, it's like a Canadian company, and it's just like the Nothing brand. Mm-hmm. And it's just like mayo, chips, shampoo. It's like, we don't bother with all the advertising and shit because that way you just get a product and you get your thing. Done.
They did a bitchin' commercial once. Really nicely animated everything.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing what you can do when you're not spending a bunch of money on stupid shit that no one really cares about.
Me going to a con.
Does it do thing? Yes? Cool. Otherwise, no. Go away.
I actually found there's apparently like I was looking for events to potentially go to locally. That's where I found the baby goat thing. And they apparently have like basically like a sewing circle people can go to. It's like, you working on a project? So are we. Come talk, I guess. I might try.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ballsy enough though. Strangers.
Oh man, that'd be so funny. A name for that would just be like So Are We. And it's just like a group place where everyone goes to do their sewing projects. Oh, that'd be so cute.
You and your puns.
You love me.
Uh-huh.
You married the puns.
I did. I hate you.
This is what you signed the contract for.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage license, but it's a demonic pact.
Yeah, that's what you got with me, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be like, hello, fellow wizard, so I might give her an orb. That's all I know about wizards.
I guess the shirt would say, like, college bard. Because they don't have bands, they just have bards.
No.
It should say legitimate orb on it. Because why would you have writing on a clear thing? Wow.
Critter, critter.
Suzu.
Bleep, blop, bloop, blop. You can always hear that fucker. Him and Leshy.
It's because she's just screams.
He is.
Leshy, what the hell? Oh, I'm actually quite eloquent. I just don't wanna.
It's a wizard shirt.
Honestly, the robe should say light armor, but in like metal font. Because wizards are only allowed to wear light armor.
Oh man, there's a Garfield wizard shirt.
Three wizard howl.
'Twas the tism, my lord. I like that. Oh wait, this one.
Perfect. I was thinking three wizard fireball, but that's actually fucking good.
3 wizard fireball would be fucking funny though.
It's wizard time! Fireball!
Oh my god. I'm gonna stick with my
yeah.
Roach man.
Dark Wizard Money Game. We cast spells.
Huh.
Dark Wizard Money Game. We like to cast spells, legalize nuclear bombs. Yeah. Sozo's fun.
You can always hear the fucker.
Sometimes, like, it really is wild. There's sometimes, like, a game will have, like, weird sound balancing, and there's just, like, a particular thing that's either, like, atrociously loud or always louder than the other things.
I don't think his is louder. I think his is just so high-pitched it, like, breaks through. I had the same problem when I played Genshin. And whenever I played as that, like, red chick that you meet early on, who's the archer.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I had the sound down really low, her voice still somehow broke through, the annoying little bitch. So I eventually just played on mute.
As opposed to the emergency sandwich, which you can always hear no matter what.
Yeah, God. I fucking, like, turned down the sound early on, so thankfully I didn't have to listen to her fucking ass too long. And of course I stopped playing... I think I stopped playing actually before they got in trouble for, like, AI shit.
Yeah.
But I was still, like, I barely played it all. Basically, if they made a new land, I would go and play through that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would leave again for, like, months on end. Like, don't you want to grind your shit? No.
No.
I like exploring the world, and that's it. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Why do you mean I can't skip your damn cutscenes?
Sorry, you can't. And also, it's not going to auto progress because at some point you're going to have to make a choice. It's a single option choice,
Oh my God,
but it
yeah.
can't auto progress.
Genshin is so fucking shit for that. Oh my God, there was this one update. This one almost made me uninstall the game before I did uninstall the game. But it was like a time loop. And it was like, at me as someone who wants to, like, go and explore the world, I couldn't leave this one area because of the time loop. And then it made me do a stupid, like, stealth section.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, oh my God, I fucking hate this. And you can't skip. You have to just keep pressing A.
Ugh. Bro,
I would do my nails while they talked.
I barely stand stealth stuff in Warframe, and that's actually built for stealth. I can't imagine Genshin.
I don't even know it was a stealth. I had just left it to do things. I went and made lunch. And then I failed the stealth section at the time. And of course, it was a time loop, so I was just listening to more or less the same thing, and I wasn't paying attention to text because I didn't fucking care, so I kept getting, like, slightly confused, just trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Oh, yeah, the Endless 8.
And I couldn't fucking leave! You know, in the game with the open world, the whole reason I like it is because it's an open world and I could explore things, and, like, the design for the outer world was actually fairly pretty.
Nope, stuck in place.
Oh my God, it was so annoying.
Every other game they do, not open world.
I imagine it's only gotten worse.
Oh man, there's rumblings right now because one of the groups that works on the Yakuza games was making a Yakuza side game, and NetEase, of course, trying to take over the entire game industry, bought up a lot of stuff, right? So they own a bunch of companies and shares and things and this, that, and the other. And the people working on it were like, okay, so to do the things that you want to do and finish this game is going to be another 44 million. And NetEase was like, we don't want to do that. So, like, they paid for, like, 2/3 of a finished project. And now they're like...
What a fucking waste.
Now they're holding back on the money, so, like, it might not get finished, and then they just wasted all that money. Which is just fucking buck wild. Like, the fuck you mean you don't want to finish the game? We've had several games that at least came out before they closed them. This one won't even make it out.
That happens more often now.
It is. That cycle is going way faster now. That Highlander, whatever that one was that just came out recently, they've already shut it down.
And Yakuza is like a single player game, so you can't make money off it forever.
It's so dumb.
So they already probably didn't like it.
Yeah. And this one's not one of the mainline ones. It's from the side on the Judgment or whatever. And so like they're like, well, we don't really feel like we want to pay more money for this. And it's like, but you wanted an open world game with lots of stuff in it. That's honestly one of the other things that keeps the Yakuza games going is the sheer, like, there's stuff there. It's not just a boring open ass place with like, go find the high point kind of thing like an Ubisoft game. They actually bother to put shit in it. Well, do you want to have that difference, or do you want to be like everybody else and make no money?
I'm a fucking lizard.
Because like that one, it was like, cool, this made by the Apex people, but it's not going to have good gunplay, and it's not going to have the good movement abilities, and it's going to be a huge map for 3v3. Who's this for? And of course, now they're like, well, obviously it was the haters. The haters were the reason why this game didn't do well. And it's like, no, it's because you didn't make a game for anybody.
I mean, like, if they're spending like all these monies on these games, and these games can only make so much money.
Yeah. Like, you know, you didn't do any kind of like pre-launch stuff to see if people would like it. So you didn't have a community for it, which like Apex already had a community before it became Apex. Like there was already the whatever it is, the Titanfall or whatever. People already liked Titanfall. So when they got into Apex, they knew part of what they were getting: tight gunplay, good movement tech. So they were already there, already had a thing, and went, okay, we're combining that with a hero shooter. And people were like, all right. So you already had a built-in audience. You were already making something that that kind of audience would want, and you had some tried and tested stuff behind it. This one, you had all the people that did that, but then didn't use any of that. And then also did all of the things that people that like those kind of games don't like. Having it's got like segments where you're out going mining and getting resources. It has segments where you're like exploring around the map and things like that. But you have a big enough map to have those kind of things, but not players in it. Like other games have done that kind of stuff before, like Tribes and God, whatever that one was. It was a combination of RTS and first-person shooter. And so like you did gather resources and things like that, because you're basically, one person was playing StarCraft and the other 23 people on your team were playing Halo. So like they had that kind of stuff, and people have tried that before and liked it. But that's not what this game was doing. And they did all the things for no one, and then spent like $200 million on it. So it just, you know, crashed and burned. It's, you know, Concord and all these other things, Anthem.
Honestly, I think they want them to crash and burn so they can write them off.
God, some of them it seems like that. But like, even with that, you know, some of them, like, it has to be just like shareholders just like bitching in their ear constantly because those shareholders are short selling it. So they want it to die because then they can sell off the company for parts.
Yeah. Eventually they're going to run out of companies.
Yeah. EA is doing that right now. They're
EA's always done that.
Yeah, well,
that's EA's fucking plan.
Yeah, Unicron Arts over there is fucking stripping out the Battlefield teams, the ones that work on the Battlefield games. Even though the most recent Battlefield game, wildly successful. Like, the most recent Battlefield game made Call of Duty change their shit. So, like, they're stripping parts out of one of their things that's keeping them afloat. Because the only other thing they got is sports games. And
I mean, that's really all they need.
While that does have infinite gambling, yeah.
With how they run it, yeah.
And, you know, since, again, they're tied to the Saudis and the oil money, so the oil money just wants to use them to launder their image. Because splashing around a bunch of cash and killing all the things that people likes is totally a good way to refurbish your image.
I mean, it isn't to investors. So,
yeah,
investors don't care what you actually do.
Yeah,
as long as you make money doing it, and that one makes money.
They're also buying Evo, the fighting game tournament. Because again, they're trying to launder their image, and so people are just like, cool, just go to your local tournaments, go to places that are actually fun. Fuck Evo. All these big names of fucking fighting games and stuff are just pulling out of Evo because of it.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing. No one wants to be attached to these big evil corporations. Ironically, France booed Amazon out of a thing.
Good.
Because there was going to be a giant book convention.
Oh.
And
Wow, Amazon still sells books.
yeah, right. But the very French union of booksellers was like, hey, fuck these guys. These guys are awful for books. And the convention host was like, yeah, you know what? We took their money because they were helping to fund this thing. But yeah, okay, if you guys don't want them here, we won't let them be here. And Amazon's like, we're going to leave because we don't want to cause problems. You know, just because a minority of people are mad about these kind of things, we're going to leave to prevent more drama. Like,
Bye.
Everyone's like, bye, Felicia.
Be gone.
Most fucking French thing I've seen in a while. Just everybody group up to bully somebody out of there. Disappointment. That's what you gotta do with some of these things. Just fucking bully them. Or you can just keep making fun of Meta because they just keep wasting billions of dollars on
I have
VR.
more patrons than Meta has people in the metaverse. By like a lot.
Did you hear that they're like, oh, we're thinking about converting the metaverse to a like non-VR space so people can use it as a meeting software.
Bro, it already had you could already not do it in VR.
Yeah.
I watched the fucking The Future is a Dead Mall thing by Folding Ideas, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Did you imagine wasting like more money than some countries make it? Just to be like, we're sorry guys, a bunch of furries on a VR headset bullied us. They've been mocking us so hard, we're pulling out of this whole thing.
No, they don't really care.
We can't even make feet. No one wants to use the thing that we haven't shown is useful in any way, shape, or form. I mean, hell, even just like, people were using Red Dead Redemption over the metaverse. Because at least there you could like go out and listen to the little fireplace and stuff. You can just meet up there. You didn't have to buy a whole ass new thing.
In The Future is a Dead Mall, one thing he talked about in there is like, it's so much easier to just get... You don't need to actually see people when you're meeting up for a business meeting, which is what they're trying to sell for it.
Right. Yeah, they're trying to sell it to business
You don't
clients.
need to do that. It'd be stupid to think you need to do that. You don't even need people's fucking faces. Most people argue, you don't even need it. This could have been an email.
Yeah.
But, like, they think, like, you need this, because this is something to, like, show people. And it's also something that's in, like, sci-fi movies. Because in sci-fi movies, you need to visually tell people things.
Yeah.
But sci-fi movies are not reality. It's the same thing with Elon and his stupid truck. Is like, yeah, cars look like that in sci-fi movies because it looks cool, not because it's actually useful. They look the way they do because it's practical, and people have already done it that way because it's proved it could work. You can try to prove that like something else could work, but you can't just put it out because it looks cool and say like, there you go.
Like, if you can't show that your thing is more efficient than me just pushing a button, then there is no reason to have it. Because when you come right down to it, I can just push a button. Done. And like, so many of these things have been failing colossally because of that. You know, like all the AI. Okay. So, case in point, Amazon has started having a shopping AI assistant to be like, hey, we got the AI thing too. It'll help you like look for things, and you could like ask it questions conversationally to help it shop, right?
Yeah.
That was the original thing, and they said it was their own AI. Turns out it's not. It's like 3 AIs in a trench coat.
Of course.
And what's more, you can, you don't even have to use poetry. You can just start asking it things, and it will confuse itself and start giving you full service AI stuff. So people are like, hey, do you not want to pay for Claude? Just get on Amazon and confuse it. It'll work the same way, and now you have Claude for free. So now you can screw over 2 companies.
Exactly.
But one of the ones that they showed, they were they were actively misusing it that way and having fun with it. And they asked it about whether or not the AI bubble will burst this year.
God, I hope so.
It was literally mid-explanation for why it's definitely going to happen this year, and here's all the reasons behind it and all the things that'll lead to it. And it was mid-thing, and then it cuts off and says, I'm not allowed to answer that. So someone caught it running a bunch of stuff and fucking, fucked with it. So they knew people were misusing it all day. Bruh. But it was just extreme overvaluation.
I wonder what the next stupid thing they're gonna do for that. They already did with NFTs and Metaverse, so I wonder what's next.
Guillotines.
That'd be nice.
I sent you that one that was the Ditto guillotine.
Yeah.
I've been seeing more and more of the Mother, I Hunger. It's just like a guillotine.
Well, hopefully he's on death's door.
Yeah.
Fascism can't survive without its leader.
Mm-hmm.
That's why so many of them have kids and just make it into a kingdom. And my apples.
If we don't have a cult going, then we won't be able to do all the things we think we should do.
And no one likes J.D. Vance. They don't even like J.D. Vance.
There was that John Oliver thing when he was showing an image from one weird ass thing that they had done.
Yeah, I watched that one today.
And he was like, oh, look at that. J.D. Vance made the cut.
Yeah.
Good for him. It's
Nanite yaoi.
No peak, no point, no purpose. The Elon succession war. It's just gonna be Grok.
Dude, people don't even like Elon anymore. Even the people who did. Because they've all just kind of that's the thing. These people want these people in power.
Yeah.
But as soon as they're in power, they prove they don't know how to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're starting to literally realize finally that they can't do shit because they've been given unrestrained power, and they realize they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not all of them, but some of them have. There's been a lot of people leaving MAGA, which is nice. But there's probably just gonna be someone else who's gonna come in and take everyone who was there already and be like, I will do the actual thing.
Ironically, even Joe Rogan is being
yeah.
Joe Rogan has been I think these guys are the baddies.
The sad thing is though, the people who got this, they finally be oh yeah, this is fucked up. They're not gonna change.
Yeah.
And some of them have been I was watching this one about this woman, and she was no one ever told me that Trump was the swamp that he was trying to drain and stuff like that. It's yeah, everyone did. Shut up. And then she was crying because people are so mean to me. Now that I've switched, I should just switch back. It's because we told you this for fucking years and you didn't.
Yeah.
This is your own fault. People are dead.
This is the leopard eating my face party.
I'm sorry you don't have enough sympathy from the people who were already eaten by the leopards that your face is now eaten by the leopards.
We don't...
Just because apparently we didn't explain it to you correctly.
We don't talk about these, what may or may not have happened. It's what do you mean may or may not? You took all the funding away from the thing that keeps children from starving. What do you think is going to happen?
Which is extra dumb because a lot of that stuff was basically paying farmers to grow things.
Yeah.
It was the subsidies. You got to help people in other countries, and you could argue sometimes that hurts the local economies, depending on where it is.
And
that is a different argument that I'm not going to dip into right now, but it does have its merits. Sometimes like helping people in other countries can like ruin their own like economies in a way, but that's not the argument we're making. We're making this on people who objectively needed help. The thing was the DEI stuff and all that included like helping make food for other countries. Those countries get help with food that they need. We grow stuff. We already grow too much stuff.
The farmers get paid for
the farmers get paid whether or not they made more food than they can sell, which happens a lot, and then you just have to destroy it. So like everyone was benefiting from this, but it took 1% of the budget to like compensate this, which was probably made up for by like the goodwill you got from other countries. Hell, like there was even talked about there's evidence it was used to like corrupt other governments to be more pro-American.
Yep.
Like, it was fucked up in a lot of ways, but it wasn't existing that fucked it up. It wasn't, like, actually helping other countries that fucked it up, which was what they see.
I mean, that was one of the things they talked about on that was just, like, an earthquake happened. Where are the helping people? Where are the rescuers and things like that? Oh, they're not sending any. Like, how disastrous does that look when you can't even be bothered to show up?
And how good does that make you look, especially like to the local populace and stuff like that? Now you've basically like, you could, again, coming back to that argument, it's like if you donate shoes to places, well then people aren't buying shoes from the shoe market there, you're fucking up their economy. So that is still a factor in this. So you basically like potentially might have fucked up their economy by helping them, then took that help away. What do you think that they're gonna do? It's like when they're like, oh, we'll bomb this place because they're acting bad against us when they're not. It's like, well, now people are dead and you're responsible.
Yeah.
So, like, guess what? They're going to fucking hate you forever and attack you. Like,
I saw one thing talking about those, like, hacking groups being like, oh, we're going to hack in and we're going to pull a fight club and erase databases of debt.
That'd be nice. Do that. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, that actually,
do it.
unironically, that would be a highly effective thing to do.
Eliminate all the student debt.
Yeah, well, like, because
all the medical debt. Do the medical debt first.
What a lot of people, what a lot of things don't really want to talk about is that a large portion of the world economy is based around debt, and especially the American economy is based around debt. Not producing things, owing things, and the idea that someone will pay it back later. So, like, if you unironically erased the databases of those debts and unmade those debts, you would actually drastically fuck things up. And it would be great, because only assholes would be harmed by it.
Erase all the medical debt, erase all the student debt.
What's even bonkers about that too, like specifically the school debt, if they erased all school debt, that would actually, that would hurt assholes, because it would hurt investors, some, but it would actually not only help a lot of people, it would actually help those companies that service that debt, because even if those debt collectors were able to collect all of that debt simultaneously with no problems, it would still be less money than if just all of the debt was canceled. So, like, you would look like a hero, which is bonkers. So yeah, do it. It's funny, do it.
Fucking do it, yeah.
Do it for the Vine, bro.
Oh man, you couldn't like stop me from doing that if I knew how to do it. I would just like, fine, arrest me. I don't care. Everyone's out of debt. I don't even give a fuck.
Oh no, what are you gonna hold me for?
I don't give a fuck, man. I would take the punishment. I wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
The net good I did for the world would dissuade any sadness or torture they do to me, man.
Getting walked into prison as they hand you your Nobel Peace Prize. Oh no, anyways.
It's like Luigi is like, fuck it.
Yeah, I did it. What do you care?
Oh no, I saved everyone from stupid debt. That doesn't matter. The horror.
There was a thing I was reading today, and this kid had he was like, I say kid, he's like, you know, freshman in college kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
He's at his parents' home, and apparently this kid was getting stuff and saying he was doing research projects. The FBI, hazmat, and like the domestic terror like investigators showed up, kicked this kid and his parents out of their house, and has kept them out of their house for a week now. And like, while some people have been like, yeah, no, he had some dangerous chemicals that could be problematic if handled wrong, like acetone and some things like that. But most of the stuff is like fairly, like, I wouldn't say benign, but not like, he's not making anthrax, basically.
I have acetone.
Yeah, so like...
I used it to strip the face off of the dolls I want to mod.
Yeah, so like, people were like, okay, what did this kid actually order? Because apparently some combination of the things he had makes something really bad that no one knows about.
I don't know, man.
So everyone's like, wait, no, what's actually happening here? That like, man, if anything, that's kind of worse, because if some unknown combination of things that aren't terribly bad makes like the, you know, knock, 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 open up, agents fucking come out of the walls, what were you close to? Like, what is going on there? Like, that means you had some combination of things like, okay, if I started ordering a bunch of like rubber containers, aluminum powder, and ammonium nitrate, they're going to arrest me because they think I'm making bombs. But I might just be a model rocket maker. Mm-hmm. But like...
I thought this was America.
Well, like, you know, they got to check that because like you can do both. So they got to check that. But like, the fact that they kicked this kid and his parents out of their house for over a week now. It was like, oh, you were doing something.
Did he find plutonium or some shit? Like, damn.
Like, he apparently just like...
There was that one kid who was like doing that for,
Oh, the one that bought all the like fire alarms and was getting all the...
No, there was a Boy Scout who was doing an experiment like a while back, and he actually just contacted a fucking professor or something, got a little bit of like uranium or plutonium or some shit, and made a fucking nuclear reactor in his damn garage.
Fuck it, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I remember the one that was like, the person that had like ordered like hundreds of fire detectors because there's like a teeny tiny amount of radioactive isotope in each one.
Wow.
And they were like, okay, what are you doing?
Stuff. Don't worry about it.
Like, why did you order like 300 fire detectors? What are you doing? No,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Not gonna be a fire here, so what's the matter? If there was one, I would detect it.
Yeah, you'd be really good at detecting it. The most fire-safe area you've ever been here.
I'm just really serious about fire safety, man.
And like, you know, for the most part, they know like regular things when they happen. Like, okay, a new apartment complex is being built over here. They're gonna get like a shit ton of fire detectors. Like, okay, sure.
Just tell them they're starting an apartment complex. You're just taking the first step.
Like, sometimes it's like, hey, we're gonna come over here and have a talk real quick.
No, we're not. I'm gonna start a fire.
It's like, there are certain chemicals that, yeah, you can order, but you're definitely going on a lot of lists once you do. So, for the second time now, down in Texas,
Your dad did something stupid?
No, ironically, no. This is one of those, like, stupid things that he would absolutely fucking conk heads together over. So there was an emergency near an airport, and they had to shut down flights and blah, 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 blah. Turns out what it was was DHS was claiming there was like, drug people running drones over the border and blah, 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 blah.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get those Japanese cops to bring their drones.
Okay, it's dumber than that, because at least that was functional. No, what these dipshits did, they had spent a shit ton of money and had bought a new toy and they wanted to try it out. And what they had bought was a high-powered device for shooting drones out of the sky.
Oh no.
And they wanted to test it out. So what they
On
did...
what, the planes?
Well, so what they did was they didn't talk to anybody before they fucking rolled out to the area and started turning the damn thing on near airports where actual planes were flying around.
Yeah.
Because they didn't...
They wanted to try it on planes.
They wanted to... they were actually out there to shoot down a drone. Like, not like somebody else's drone. They just wanted to shoot down a drone.
Plane is just a big drone.
And yeah, like the thing is, if you pointed that at a plane, you'd fuck up a plane. And they didn't tell anybody. They just wanted to go out and play with their toy. So they were just out there playing with their toy. And the FAA went, oh God, you're near planes, and had to shut the whole area down.
Smooth, idiots.
And then they did it again.
Again?
It was like, because at first they were lying and saying there was like a big drone attack. And then they were...
Of who?
They're saying there's a big drone attack on the airport. And then they were lying and saying like, oh, actually it was like drug runners and we were there to shoot, we were there to help with the taking down the drone. And then they finally admitted, yeah, we were out there with our toy and we didn't actually contact anybody before we turned it on. And the FAA realized that we might make actual fucking planes fall out of the sky because we're dipshits.
Oh shit.
And they had to shut down the entire airport and get us to go the fuck away.
The only thing that can fight a bad guy with a drone is a good guy with a drone.
It's like, and the stupidest thing is like, it's like $1 million toy. Like it's expensive as fuck, right? Because most of these things...
You think they would have researched it? And known you can't do it at fucking airports where the big drones fly.
The thing is, like, most of these things for like taking down drones are one, stupid expensive, and two, just stupid. Because like the kind of drones that they're like wanting to combat are not ones that you need a microwave array to annihilate it from 200 miles away, right? Because they don't work like that. Do you need any drink, hon?
Yes, please.
Okay. Because they don't work like that. Like, most of the drones are either going to be like an actual combat drone, like a Predator drone or things like that, or it's going to be like Joe Schmo's RC drone that's got a thing of C4 on it. Well, guess what? One of those, you're not going to be able to shoot down with that anyways because it's way up in the sky. And the other one, you don't need that to take out. Because, like, they're trying, oh, we've got this cool new thing and it will blow this out of the sky, blah, blah, blah. It'll melt it as it flies by. Buddy, we couldn't fly our drones near that one airport that we were by because their weather alert radar was facing in a specific direction to broadcast the METAR to everybody so people could tell if it was raining near the airport. It's literally just a radio broadcast. And if you flew your drone within a certain cone in front of that radar array, or that broadcast array, your drone would fucking fall out of the sky because it would forget where it was. So, like, you don't need that. You can just have an antenna. And I guarantee you, that thing at the airport didn't cost $1 million. You don't need to, drive out a heavily armored vehicle with a generator on the back. That's stupid. The Ukrainians just have barbed wire out there because that way the drones that are flying by wire get tangled up and fall down. But like a lot of the things that you could do to disable drones like that are not things that you can safely do in most areas because it would cause other problems. Like if you really wanted to stop drones in an area, you would block GPS in the area. But then you block GPS in the area, so cars fuck up, phones fuck up, and everything else fuck up. And obviously that's bad. But yes, so Twice now, those dipshits have caused problems for actual.
Well, twice implies intent. Like, if you get arrested for the same thing twice, and you're already told not to do it, then, like, you should just go to jail for, like, the worst, like, punishment for it. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, it should be.
It's one thing if it was, like, you were stealing food because you're starving, but just, like, being stupid enough to fly a drone near an airport, the second time I'm going to assume, or do the anti-drone thing near the airport, I'm just going to assume you want to take down planes.
Yeah, your intent.
I'm not gonna have any middle ground on this. You want to fucking make planes fall out of the sky now.
Yeah, your intent was fear and panic, because that is the only reason you would do this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So guess what? You're a terrorist now. Congrats.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Second time's a charm. Into the vanishing hole where we're gonna waterboard you forever. Like, it's so like And that's, you know, it's such a pathetic scare tactic too, because like, oh, it's drones near the airport. No, that doesn't happen. Hell, 90% of the drones that would be flying are gonna be just off-the-shelf DJI drones, and they have a software block that doesn't let you fly them near airports.
Good.
Like, it literally won't take off unless you input the thing from your stupid. Well, it did until the government, the U.S. government got a pissing match with them. Like, they won't let you fly near airports anyways. But they used to also, like, it wouldn't even take off unless you had put in your thing that would allow you to fly within a certain range.
I like that.
Because there's basically like bands of area around an airport, and like the closest band is you have to have a federal waiver allowing you to be near this at all, period. And then outside of that, there's like, you can be near here, but you're limited in your height, and you still probably should get a waiver, and blah, blah, blah. And then outside of a certain radius, you're okay to fly.
Unless you're an emergency thing, I don't see why that would be a problem.
Yeah, it's not. And it's an integrated system, because like there already is a system to go get that waiver. And with the DJI drones, like, not only was that tied into their launch software because it can just go directly to the government thing and check it directly, but like, if you were the kind of person that was allowed to get a waiver, you could just put in the thing in there. It would go check, go, oh yeah, you can get a waiver, get your waiver, and then allow you to fly. Like, you could do that all directly because it was all simple and integrated. And like, you know, say what you will about them, but like, since they were basically the major supplier of any kind of like off the shelf and ready to go drones, that made a simplified direct system to just fucking check things to make sure, yeah, you're allowed to fly here. Also, if they were flying here, you could see where it was, because they could pull it up in their system and go, this is this drone, it's being flown by these people. Done.
Good.
So like, if the cops were like, hey, why is there a fucking drone over here? They could go, oh yeah, it's this thing flown by the local college, or like, these are, you know, flying by these things. Or it might just say like, government project, don't ask. Like something like that.
Something like when y'all worked on one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like ours probably just said like NASA drone, it's fine. But like, still, like, that kind of stuff is what you need to keep everybody safe, because it prevents dipshits. Anytime you have, like, you know, like a license, if somebody has their driver's license, you assume at least a minimum level of competence. And you also assume that they're going to play by the same rules as everybody else, like not drinking before they go driving. And then they know that there are consequences if they do.
Planes hold a lot more people.
Yeah.
And like, you can get out of the way of the car and live. If a plane goes down, that's way more dangerous.
Yeah, you can't get out of the way of being inside the plane when some dipshit on the ground fires a laser at it. Like, that's why a lot of plane stuff has a lot of federal laws, because it is, you know, by nature crossing state lines. And it's also just a lot more dangerous by nature. And so you really need to hold people to a higher standard.
That's why we don't have flying cars. Everyone's like, why don't we have flying cars? It's like, because it's way more dangerous to have a fucking flying car.
Ah, it's dangerous and people are stupid.
Your car, like, stops on the damn road. You're on the road. Like, you can get off the road. Your car stops in the fucking air, or someone fucks up in the air and hits you, you both die.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, it was like, look, there are higher standards of danger here, so we need higher standards of safety. And no, like, I don't trust you to fly a plane. I especially don't trust, like, Because people can't be trusted to drive their car.
They tried doing that plane car, because that was a car that was invented to try to take advantage of all the pilots who came home after World War II. And you could basically like turn the car into a plane.
Yeah.
Not a great plane, but a plane. And then you could fold it up and like put it in a trunk that went behind it. But you needed an airstrip to take off. And there just weren't enough people who were both qualified pilots and qualified drivers and who could actually communicate with the local flying things to make that a possibility.
Yeah, like the only ones that have really spoken to any level of possibility are the like autonomous air cars.
Yeah.
Where it has certain set routes and it takes off from here, goes to here kind of thing. And for limited services, like those kind of things, okay, maybe. Like one that was really, one that was pushed was autonomous vehicles that could take off for like hospitals in cities.
Yeah.
Where like you need to transport fast, you need to get somewhere from point A to point B, and it is unlikely that you would be able to do that in a timely and safe manner on the road. So like that, maybe, because a lot of the hospitals in cities especially have heliports. So like, you could make that argument. But like Joe Schmo getting around town, nah. Not only is it just not efficient, but it is also just dangerous and people are stupid. That's what a lot of things come back to, is people are stupid. Don't trust them.
I don't even think I trust the Waymos.
Oh God, I don't. Not at all.
And they're on the ground.
Yeah. They're so like, and there's so much stupid shit with that. Like, having to pay door dashers to go out and shut the doors because they literally don't have automatic closing doors. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
A man designed that.
Oh boy, did they. And it shows. Like the initial ones for a lot of those things actually had they had to do a lot of modifications to the vehicle because they had a operating steering wheel and pedals on the passenger side so that you could have someone sit in for when this thing fucks up and be able to take over. But they don't have that for a lot of them now.
Well, what if the person in the car isn't qualified to drive?
You're fucked.
Because I imagine, like, if nothing else, like, stuff like that can be very good for people who, like, say, can't legally drive because of eyesight or something like that. Or even, some people aren't allowed to legally drive because of, like, seizure problems.
Yeah.
I do want,
I want
autonomous stuff, especially, I want people who have disabilities to get a discount.
Yeah, I want mobility.
But, I don't think, like, that is going to be very viable for some people who are in the car. And plus, you just steal the car.
No. But like actual infrastructure is what helps with that.
Yeah,
these
buses and junk.
Yeah, like these things do not help with that. But like if one of them just decides it doesn't like where it is and just stops in the road, you have no override. You have no way to fix it. You might not have a way to get out if it doesn't open. And also now you're fucked. Everybody else around you's fucked because it's fucking up the road. And it's fucking up other drivers. It might cause accidents. And you have no control over it if this thing decides that it's your time to die.
Like that one woman who, the auto-driving car, like, drove into a lake.
Yeah.
I ain't dying for an auto-driving car. I'm sorry, people.
I'm not dying for a failed business. Because it also isn't making money. Just like all the other ones. All the other things like Uber and all that shit who don't turn a profit. So it is literally objectively a failed business.
How many people do you think fuck in the Waymo cars?
Oh, so
That's gotta be a problem.
I imagine that is a consistent thing. You just you go in, you order a 25-minute ride and go about your day. I mean, they have to constantly tell people to stop doing that in the Teslas because they're not full self-driving, you idiots.
The Waymo ones are supposed to be.
Yeah. That's why a lot of places haven't allowed the Waymos in there because they're not full self-driving and you shouldn't trust them, but oh well. But they'll spend a lot of money. No, they won't. They never do. They always say, oh, we'll put a bunch of money into the area, but then they don't pay their taxes. So they end up costing people money. cute. Wife is cute. Wife in her art corner. All prepared. Doing her thing. Moisturized in her lane.
Rude.
Ooh, excuse me. I see people have been talking about wanting more stuff for like outside. That's cute.
Yeah, look outside's great.
Yeah.
Though I think it's just an art chat.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of missed the whole fandom, unfortunately, because I didn't know it was so good. I thought it was just really good horror pixel art, which is great, but not something that I would necessarily like immediately jump to get on.
Right.
I was like, oh, I'll get to this sometime. Like, Fear and Hunger has great pixel art.
But I could not play that game.
Yeah.
No.
But, like, that's not the reason, like, people talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about it because of all the other shit in it.
Yeah.
But look outside, like, it's nothing.
It's really good.
I've seen video essays on it. That was one of the reasons I ended up actually, like, picking it up and playing it more.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, someone did a video essay about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds super fucking cool. And then I, like, got my fucking leg busted, or my hip busted, so I was stuck anyway, and I couldn't draw, and I was like, I'm gonna play this, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking great.
Yeah, like...
It's not perfect. There are some things wrong with it, I will say that. There are some things that drag, especially when you play it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the stuff is kind of obtuse if you don't look at the wiki, but it is a really great game.
Like, I literally...
Really long.
Yeah, it is long. You were playing it for what? Probably a good 20 hours or something?
Yeah, my first playthrough was around 20 hours.
Yeah. Like, I legit only initially heard about it because of Games Done Quick. And basically the person just being like, yeah, no, this is a really sick game. You're not going to get to see a bunch of it because, like, obviously we're speedrunning it. But, like, this is a really cool game.
That must be an interesting game to speedrun, since there is a lot of... I would say, like, half of it is RNG.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a bad way, but, half of it.
There's a few different things that they can manipulate. One of the biggest things they can do is there's a trick to make it so you don't have to reload the shotgun.
Ooh.
And in particular can still use it, because you don't have to reload it, you can still use it when you have one arm. So that really helps a lot.
Yeah, that would, yeah. Dang, do they get the true ending then if they sacrifice for the rat baby?
Yes, I think so.
I finally, I had already played through it 3 times, and I finally, undownloaded it from my Steam to, free up for new things, but then I found out about the mask ending and the, human ending, and I was like, oh, fuck, that sounds really cool. Now I kind of want to play it again. Fuck.
Yeah, I think they do, because I remember,
if it's just any ending, you just look outside.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's pretty funny, though. But no, I believe so, because I remember the ending they got was the one where, the big worm goes down to the earth and helps rebuild.
Okay, then, yeah, that's, one of the better endings you can get.
Mm-hmm.
There's one ending where Sam becomes a god and basically, helps rebuild the world, and everyone loves them, which is kind of sweet when you think about it, because, the whole game is about making friends, and now he's, friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He literally makes up the world as, trees and things. And that's actually kind of sweet.
He used to be a giant nerd that was friends with nobody.
Yeah. I've noticed in a lot of the fan fiction, I don't actually know Sam's age, but they make him, at least 30s, potentially 40s, chubby, hairy dude with stretch marks.
Yeah.
And I was like, based, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he's a basement-dwelling nerd. He plays D&D and stuff.
No, that's Lyle.
Oh, okay.
You can say you did, though, so that's part of it. But, the only things you really know about Sam is he's probably unemployed. You don't even know he's cis. That was one thing I was thinking. There's a lot of people going there's a lot of trans Sam fanfics, and I didn't really think anything of that at the time because in the monster fucker community, a lot of people are just yeah, we're gonna trans all these characters. And I'm based, but there is the fact that you're in there for 15 days and you have to brush your teeth and shower, but never shave your face. So Sam could be like a trans mask.
Yeah.
For all you know, because he is referred to as he. Lyle actually calls you like the perfect man at one point.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's like a fun idea to think about.
and especially because like you already know that being around that area kind of warps you into either like what you think you are or what you're experiencing at the time. So it's entirely possible that they just, you know, when they called them the perfect man, they really meant it. Like they became a man.
I mean, there is an ending actually where Sam turns into a monster if you like I think it's like you have to slightly mess up the offerings. There's 2 endings where you can make a fucking gerbil take over the world. 2.
Good.
But and it will turn Sam into a monster. Which, you know, isn't that hugely bad, but still. So this is happening, like, he didn't have anything to shave from the start. So I think it's more, if he was trans, he was already trans at the start. So, which again, I love, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. No issues. That seems fun.
Really. We only know he had a job at a convenience store, supposedly, because Lyle says he knows him from there. Lyle is also a stalker, so can't 100% believe everything Lyle says necessarily. He's played video games. He's afraid of clowns. Dear God, is he fucking afraid of clowns. He had a mom at one point, because there's the mask ending that loops through his life. And you see little bits and pieces of it. He had a mom. He had people laugh at him at school when he was younger. That's literally like all the little pieces you get. Children bully him.
That can happen to adults. That's not special.
The only food he had in his apartment were like TV dinners and pizza. So we really don't know that much about Sam.
Yeah. Kind of a recluse. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, that could be a lot of people these days. Just don't go outside.
Me. I go out sometimes. I'm trying to look for more like social things to do. Hell, that's what I'm doing today.
And that's why we're going to go to the goat thing. That'd be fun.
I'm just not huge on it. I just don't really care. I'm doing it for supposed mental health, but like, I don't really feel bad or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we're not extroverts. Just how it is. We're not extroverts. Hello, how's it going? Yes, indeed. A wizard appears exactly when they intend to.
I figured there was something like this.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh God, look at that AI elephant with no trunk.
Wow. That's fucking lame. Some of these things are so fucking pathetic. It's just like, why did you even bother? Or they did, obviously.
Hey.
Oh no. Rewards. It's true. Wait, what do we have set up for that?
I don't fucking know. That's your shit.
I don't remember.
I don't pay attention.
I don't remember. Let me look. It has some kind of thing set
The
up.
Talk Weeby or whatever.
Probably. That sounds like something we set up. Yes, it's the uwu voice or the parental figure voice.
I'm not good at that one. You're gonna have to do that one.
Nah. I was like, which ones do we have set up? I don't know. Admittedly, the Uwu voice is fun. Mostly because it's, heinous.
I searched Chibi eating strawberry. I figured I'd find something like this as a reference.
Is that right up there with the hamster eating a banana?
No.
Yeah, thinking of like the ads and stuff. With the one of the things Twitch has been doing a lot lately is they'll they run some of the regular ads, but then they also run like an ad being like, hey, you wouldn't have seen this ad if you had Turbo. So like they're actively being like, hey, don't subscribe to this channel. Get Turbo so you don't see ads anywhere. Then we only have to pay a little bit to the streamer.
Eat my ass.
We're going to make the ads more inconvenient to try and get you to buy this thing, specifically because it will also help screw over the streamers, the people that you're here to see.
Oh, is this the other one? I get mixed. Okay, my bad. No hat.
Everyone gets a hat.
I dyslexic yeah.
Word.
Word.
Word up.
I am a little tired, I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working all day and I forgot I said I would probably stream today. I'm not getting up from this chair, apparently.
I'm surprised you haven't drawn yourself as cranky old man.
Just got a tablet in my hand.
That means you'd have to draw me as Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No, you'd be Muriel.
I like that. Muriel's nice and she's got cool boots. Muriel is great.
Mm-hmm. Give her a little butt.
Hey.
She's got her feet up on the bitch.
Yeah. Gotta get leverage to eat on it. I always did like that one that was like, part of the reason why it's like that there is because like Courage is a dog, so he can't really go anywhere. So he just kind of sees like their yard. That's like the only thing he really knows. I like that. I also liked that's why he really liked Muriel, because like she rescued him. So she's really important to him. Proper strawberry
You
holding
put
position.
your feet on it.
Yeah. Whole body into eating that. Just like you do with melons.
You're a little grrr. She chewing on it.
His greed sickens me as they're like picking up the cat.
You seen that picture of the little like gerbil or mouse or something? They got a whole blueberry in their mouth and it takes up their whole mouth. And it says, his greed delights me. That is cute.
There was one I
It
saw
looked
where...
like this. Because this is how the picture was taken. This was the mouse. His little eyes looked up from this side. This is the blueberry. And there's little teeth on either side. That's what it looked like. I am artiste. I'm leaving that over there for the sketch. Enjoy, everybody.
It's the creature for the lair. I always like the ones with like the cat where they get like the whole ass loaf of bread and then just like fucking growling at everybody around.
That's what I'm gonna have Narinder do. Like, Haket's gonna start baking him bread, and that's gonna be the one thing that actually makes him like gain weight. And he's gonna be like, mine.
It's like Haket chasing him off with a broom, and he's got like a whole fucking loaf.
No,
in his
she would
gob.
want him to eat it because he's stupid and thin. And it's embarrassing that he's part of the family and so skinny.
It's true.
Should be fat, like the lamb. And then it would be
Baby.
like,
You're in a safe place now where you're well fed and tended to. Look at the lamb. Whaps ass. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well fed.
she would probably grab like a chunk of their tummy. Look at this. This is what strength looks like. You need to eat.
Just lifts up by and like, look at this. Look at this.
Mine is very skinny. He's a skinny, naked cat
Naked cat.
with no hair.
Mm-hmm.
He's very pathetic. Pathetic cat of a man.
Because it's fun. Can't you just have fun for once?
Yeah.
Yes.
Owen also didn't like that. They're not necessarily fat, but they are round. They got the pump.
Chunk. Yeah.
What do you call mine?
Fupa.
Fupa. They got nice fupa.
Yeah. Primordial pouch.
Well, like Narender's like skin and bones with bony ass. I try not to do it too bad when I do smut things because I fear it might turn people off. But I did do like 1 or 2 pictures where I did him like full skeleton man.
Look at it and like, why do you even like that? It looks like his hips would cause you cuts.
Owen just wants attention. Owen even wouldn't necessarily fuck Narender. Like, they weren't even planning to push romance. Flirting is just the best way to get people's attention. And then they kind of accidentally stumbled into a relationship.
Illegal, how dare.
So as long as Narender's paying attention to them, they don't give a fuck.
Congrats, this idiot of a man is yours forever now.
Yes, he can't escape. I like to think the boys would like the bread too, and they'd be like fighting, like one on each side going, "Arr," with it in their mouth. Grown ass men.
One on each end of the loaf. You are 800 years old. You could know better than this. Bread. Bread.
Some people think like they haven't been there that long because they're still somewhat young and like human and well, mortal anyway. And Fornius is still around. I like to think they have been in there a while, and one of the deals was just like Death wouldn't take Fornius because I like that idea. I don't want her to die.
She's obviously the god of moms.
She's the goddess of love. That's why she's so beautiful and
Obviously.
round.
She is well loved and lives a well loved life. Was that one thing that's like she's like the big mama character?
That's how I do her.
Yeah. That's why Sozo wants her. Ah, large, powerful.
That was one thing I was planning on doing today if I had time, was finish the art for the Woolhaven page, because all I gotta do is finish up the shading. But I got busy.
Hi, Julius. How's it going? She is arting.
No, I'm not. This is Paul. Paul's doing it.
I'm pretty sure that you can see it on the screen.
You can go watch them. I don't mind.
Yeah,
You should give us money instead.
that was a good shill there.
Yay! I hate asking for money for the two.
Amazing shill, Princess. 10
I
out
hate
of 10.
chilling myself.
But no, like, don't feel bad if you're lurking, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, a lot of people do lurk. That's not a big deal.
I'm
Like,
doing this for the people who paid me. I don't care.
your monies do make world go round. It's
Go to
true.
my throne, buy me one of my nude pose books.
Buy me more jewelry.
Yeah, me, except it's nude pose books.
That is jewelry. Then she'll make more pinups.
That's true, too. There's a pinup one on there.
Let's face it, you are likely to make a pinup regardless.
I have pinup books already.
Pinups is just how the wife works.
I just like them. They're fun.
How you been doing, Julius? Ooh, excuse me. Alive.
Are you?
Sometimes, occasionally.
Julius, look, a rat. He's eating a blueberry.
No.
That's okay, we all are.
Yeah. That happens. You just gotta keep at it. It's half the time it's just freaking luck anywho. You put yourself out there and you keep going for it. There was there was the voice actor for one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged got hired to voice act a character for the English dub of Gundam.
Oh,
Like a
nice.
Gundam series kind of thing. And it's like, so-and-so, best known for his voicing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. It's like, bro, he is actually like also a voice actor. He's done other things besides that.
Well, maybe he's best known for that, Paul.
He was making jokes about it. It was just like, yeah, wild world, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we know him because we're famous actually and junk. Yeah. See, no fancy people.
Yeah. And not because he did horrible lewd dubs of some of the horrible lewd things that Wife is John.
I don't think he did a dub of the porn.
I don't know.
But I told anyone if they do that, I can't listen to it because I'll be way too fucking embarrassed.
I was going to say, all I know is you wouldn't be able to listen
Yeah.
if you did. Why?
It's like when you listen to a video essay and don't do it. It's like when you listen to a video essay and you hear like other video essayists you've listened to in there. I hear that all the time.
You alert like a...
Yeah.
What was the one thing that you heard the sound effect while I was doing something and you're like, And I was like, oh, it's in this thing. And you're like,
I don't remember.
oh, there was something I had and you kept hearing the sound effect and looking over at me.
Here's something stupid. I used to get a lot of DMs on Tumblr because it used to be like the place I go. And it makes a distinct like paper noise when it does that. When you get a DM on Tumblr or a new alert. Legal Eagle, whenever they like put up a piece of paper to like read on there, they'll make that same paper noise.
Oh no.
And even though I haven't had DMs on fucking Tumblr in like a decade almost, it still triggers me. I'm still like, oh no, someone needs to talk to me.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I'll go take a look. And it's
Because
a
my
porn bot.
fucking commission brain is like, oh, who do I need to respond to?
Monkey brain go, ook. Oh, you have a gaming PC. Good for you. What'd you get? Did you manage to get it before everything went fucking nuclear on the prices?
Play Look Outside.
Play like outs. Yeah, I know, right? Whole ass gaming PC. I'm gonna go play Minecraft.
I mean, most of the games I play are a little too good for my game setup too. So, hell, Look Outside is. What's the last thing? I played Look Outside. I played a bunch of demos, and I played Katamari.
Yeah.
That's some high-end gaming shit. I think the highest end thing I played on my PC so far is probably the Silent Hill F game.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
it's like, you played Silent Hill F. I think you play. Didn't you play one of the Didn't you play the Resident Evil remake?
I did play, yeah, some of the Resident Evil games, but I think that was on the one I had before this.
Yeah, true.
I played Village and stuff. I'm probably not gonna play the new one because it doesn't look like it'll appeal to me.
Yeah.
No offense to it, but it's too Resident Evil for me, and I am a Silent Hill girly.
Oh no, Julius! All you're gonna get is Enter the Gungeon, the arcade cabinet.
Ha!
Sorry, boss.
Do they have an arcade cabinet?
I think they did actually make an arcade cabinet. Yeah.
Actually, pretty good for like the twin stickiness of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. I don't know who that is, but cool. We're just happy that you're having fun.
Yay!
Oh, they're actually working on two. Good for them.
What'd I do?
You might know the character. I
don't know.
will pull it up.
Maybe if you show me, I can usually recognize art styles.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
If nothing else, usually I can recognize art.
Yeah. Let me see.
Candy, 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 cookie, candy, candy, chocolate.
Okay, well that's a bunch of plant life, so that is obviously not correct. And that's a bunch of weed gummies, so that is also not correct. Okay, well I'll have to wait for Julius's DM, because that is all plants and weed gummies in that order.
Julius, are you doing a weed?
Are you voicing an advertisement for a weed, Julius? A singular weed.
Is that a weed?
As opposed to Katamari, which is rolling the worst doobie.
I'm really surprised I didn't find that in there.
I am too, but
I did find things of the prince rolling a doobie and smoking a doobie. I did not find one of the king saying, "My son, this is like the worst doobie I've ever seen rolled," which is kind of funny.
Alistair doing a single weed.
I'm calling the police. Touches the microwave.
Sans looking like one of those Dare commercials where he's just completely flat. Sans, did you do a weed?
Yes.
Toriel also flat beside him. No.
I got so mad at her for the last one. Y'all can shut the fuck up. Let the woman smoke. She's being stalked. Sorry, drink. Let the woman drink. Let her smoke too. Give her some weed. What is fucking weed in Monsterland?
I mean, there was that one fucking cosplayer that was Toriel vaping.
Actually, no, I don't know that. Sorry.
Huh.
Looks like a Sozo-based thing. I'm not hugely into Sozo. I'm more into Narilam, so it may not be in my,
wheelhouse.
Orbit. But it looks good. Art's nice. I did have someone say that my Ring of Devotion thing was one of their favorite AUs. I was like,
Ah, a good villain voice. Fun. That's good. I like that, Skunky.
I was saying you need puns. Man, I still can't believe I drew Undertale art for like 5 years. And it's been longer than that since I've been out of there.
And yet there will still be people like, hey,
I mean, I don't mind that, because like that art might look like ass, but it looks less ass than my Sonic art, so.
That's true. The one that draws the lamb with giant pecs. That does narrow it down.
I know a few of those.
Yeah. There's that one that draws the Nari as that like door frame of a jaguar. That one's fun too.
There's one that draws Nari with giant tits. Both pecs and tits. Sometimes both.
As you do. For a treat.
Candy. Now it's stuck in my head.
Haben Victory. Glorious mischief. You could draw the lamb as wide as he is tall if you weren't a coward.
I mean, some people have asked me to do that, yes. I think I still have one left on the Horny Jail, your character here, too. I need to advertise that. That was fun, but now I'm done.
Did you see that book cover that I sent you today?
I don't remember what it said. What did it say?
It said Vesselless.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
It's like in-universe Cult of the Lamb smut.
Yeah.
Ratau writing it to make fun of Narender.
There's this one that's been up a lot recently, and I kind of liked it for the concept, but it's very obviously written from like a someone role playing. You know, two people back and forth.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that. It's a pet peeve of mine because all the actions are so separated, and you can like read them responding to each other. Basically, it's like just edit it. But it was good for a while. But the lamb is so fucking apologetic and shit. And when they were finally having sex, I was like, oh god, that lamb's never gonna shut up.
Oh yeah, you feel
Is
called
this
out?
good? Does it feel good? It's like, stop asking.
Oh, that's definitely somebody.
And then they were gonna do anal, and I was like, oh god.
Oh, that's
It was like Nari's first anal too. I was like, please no. Oh my god. Actually, he didn't ask as much for that one. Maybe he should have.
That's someone's first RP, and you can feel it.
It's not bad. It was just like, it's a pet peeve of mine. And I was like, stop apologizing. Stop asking if they're okay. Like, you've done it like 30 times. Even he told you to shut the fuck up.
People doing the fucking RPs in Final Fantasy, and I'm just like, bruh. Like,
It's not bad, but when you get like, Narander purred. The lamb heard the purr. And like, you do a bunch of actions in the RP, and then the person reacts to your actions in the RP, and it's just, it's annoying. Like, to have to read that. It's like, just take 2 minutes to like go through and edit it.
Just edit it. Just do
And I say that as someone who's dyslexic as balls. I will not notice.
There's been a couple of times where I've seen, like, especially when I was doing the hours in Final Fantasy 14, and it's just like people just RPing out in public, and I'm like 30 seconds away from just going into chat and being like, if you motherfuckers don't switch this to DMs and stop acting like you're a bunch of fucking children in public, I am gonna fucking RP back at you with the most blisteringly disgusting shit you've ever fucking read, and I will do it.
I was in Furcadia.
I was on Furcadia. I was in Wolf RPs. I will make you feel like a blushing virgin if you don't shut the fuck up. Like,
I remember someone started to RP like on a stream I was doing in chat. That was gross.
I was like, no. How about you stop that?
Don't.
We don't do that in public. It's just, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, oh, you guys are pushing me real fucking bad.
Look, I'm really big on supporting people's kinks and fetishes and stuff like that. But don't do it where people you didn't consent can see it. Like, that's the line.
Non-consenting people in public don't need to be involved with your stuff.
Exactly.
Stop it. Yeah, no worries, Julius. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Do people ever question why you're doing Evil Last at 3 a.m.? I mean, from what I remember, Julius has a sound thing that he's sound booth that he set up, so they may not hear him. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
God, could you imagine living near like a professional voice actor? The like wild ass shit you might hear during the day if you were there.
Oh, I would just put in earplugs. I don't care. I'd be like, get your nut.
Yeah. No, I mean a lot of them do actually have sound rooms, so you wouldn't know anyways. But like, that would be funny.
Get your nut, buddy. Go get it.
Remember that one where it was like the lady that lived next door and like had her game like made fun of by a shitty YouTuber? That one is funny.
Yeah, but it's also a webtoon, so there's no actual conflict.
Yeah. There was actually a thing I was reading today, and because it was talking about how like Netflix right now is like shovelboarding a bunch of money towards K-dramas.
Yeah, that's understandable.
They're popular right now, right?
Yeah.
And there was one of the ones that was like the the Heaven's Decree or whatever, like that kind of one, which is apparently called like a cultivation K-drama, because that's just like the like what that kind of thing is called, like that kind of story is. And it's about one of those, and it's like it's better paced than like a webtoon kind of one, essentially. But the it's really bonkers because they put out episode 1, or they put out part 1. Part 1 is 20 episodes long, and the episodes are 65 to 80 minutes apiece.
That's a lot of content.
It's like weird, right? And now they're on part 2, which is like 10 episodes.
Might have been broken up weird.
Yeah, that's what.
Sometimes that does happen.
Yeah, that's what he's like. It's really weird that they've put out like a lot of it and a lot of time in it. Just kind of weirdly done, but it's apparently also like actually has good pacing and good character interactions and things like that.
I mean, we recently watched Psyche-kun, the one I was watching that they dubbed. Those were originally a bunch of like 5-minute short animations that they put together.
Yeah.
So everyone had to talk incredibly fast.
So like we're still seeing some of that, but apparently the webtooniness of some of those is getting like tamped down a lot.
Oh, that's good because I hate that shit.
Yeah. Apparently that's one of the things that Netflix is pushing, is more like, you know, having some better pacing and better editing and that.
But the webtoon stuff does sell, so I wouldn't hold that against anyone. I wouldn't even hold it against anyone liking it. Like, I like my own trash. I just personally don't like the webtoons thing. I don't like the manhwa thing.
Yeah.
I don't like the way they're paced. I don't like the way they're all like clickbait. I don't like how they encourage people to do their stories. That's all personal on my end, though. There's probably plenty of people who don't like other things and how they do them.
I don't like the Mel.I.M. But yeah, like, apparently that is one of those, like, K-dramas right now are, like, the big thing.
Yeah, because Korean stuff is big anyway.
But it's nice to see that a lot of them are actually getting, you know, proper dubs, like, full on, not just, like, fan dubs and that kind of things. Like, it's nice to see them being a little more mainstream because, you know, K-dramas, J-dramas, those kind of things have been around for a long time. And there's a very devoted fan base to those kind of things. But, like, by and large, they've never been getting well fed here stateside.
I wonder if they do the same for, like, the, I know, like, the Spanish soap operas. They're really popular and stuff like that.
Most of the telenovelas are just in Spanish. They might have English subtitling, but they don't usually get dubbed.
I was wondering if there was like if they were on streaming services and stuff.
Probably, because
we see all these Korean ones, and it's all just basically, I don't want to say it's the same thing, but like,
I mean,
they're all soap opera-y, more or less.
Yeah. I probably, but like the thing is, most of the telenovelas would just be on the TV station's streaming service. They wouldn't necessarily be on Netflix or things like that. But they're also, like I said, usually they're just straight Spanish with English subtitles. Like they don't usually even bother, because like mostly they're for like, you know, housewives or cleaners or whatever you're doing during the day. They're just there for the TV to be on. But like,
I've heard that streaming services and stuff, specifically, and TV, this has been a while for TV, but more so with streaming services, they design their stuff to be, one of the reasons so repetitive and stuff like that and kind of simple plot-wise is because it's designed to be in the background.
Yeah.
They expect anyone watching it to be like on their phone or doing something else. Right. And I imagine maybe that's why soap operas can get away with so much repetitiveness.
Yeah, because I mean, like you've got like the Days of Our Lives or those kind of ones that have been around for 30 years.
So everyone watching them is already like doing something else at the time anyway. So if they miss something, like it's just going to come back around again.
It'd be the next episode. That's half the episode is talking about what happened on the last episode.
Yeah. I personally don't care for that much. There are things I'll enjoy watching while distracted. I mean, I listen to video essays and stuff, but usually like my ears are open. I'm just drawing. Right. But there are like sitcoms and stuff I'll watch, but that's because they're just like bite-sized chunks of things. They're episodic at best.
I mean, like The Nanny is like a good example of that. It's got good little chunklets even in the episode. There's like discrete chunks of things happening, basically.
It's mostly just quippy liners and stuff like that. But like I can't, if I'm going to sit down and watch something like an anime or something like that, or a movie, I don't want it to be that repetitive.
Yeah, like the One Pieces and the DBZs were like, like there is some progress happening, but there is also a lot of padding.
Yeah, you can kind of tell the way stories are set up. For a while there, everything was very plot driven when things used to be very episodic in a sense, and like things that weren't like super plot driven, like Steven Universe and stuff, got like just kicked out.
Yeah.
Because like it was the time of streaming services, basically. Like people could binge watch stuff that wasn't necessarily designed to be binge watched. It was designed to like be watched once a week.
Right.
That's why when people are like, "Oh, Sailor Moon transformations take so long," or like the Digivolutions or things like that, it's like, well, yeah, at the time you'd see those once a week.
Yeah, the Power Rangers transformations, because like that was the cool part of the episode. That's when shit gets real. Like, yeah.
Like it was just something cool that you saw once a week, and it was fun to see it. But when you do it like all at once, yeah, it's gonna get fucking tedious because you're watching. Like I'll sometimes rewatch Sailor Moon, and I can just like skip shit.
Yeah.
Like I can just I'll rewatch my favorite season, and a 22-minute episode, if you skip the like ending and the opening and the transformations, it's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
So you can binge watch Sailor Moon crazy fast.
I mean, like some of the stuff too, like, we skip the intros and the outros and stuff, but like when you're watching that once a week, you'd probably watch that.
You want to sing to it.
Like the Inuyasha end.
Yeah.
Which one is the one with the sunflower one? Was that that was the samurai one, right?
The one where it's like, I brush against the freckles that I hate.
Yeah.
My girl's on that team a little guy for you.
Yeah.
It's heavy, the love that I will share with you, but it is all like it was just a sugar cube. Yeah, that's Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why. That was always so weird.
I don't know why, but that ending is the one that like that's one of those ones that still fucking sticks with me. I think it's because of DDR. I think I remember it from DDR, but like, yeah, that song. She's like, that's a good song. It's stuck in my brain forever. But yeah, I mean, like, G Gundam when he does the shining finger. Well, you're seeing that once a week and it's fucking sick. But if JoJo does that every episode, you're going to get real bored.
And some things just work better episodically. Like, again, Sailor Moon works better with the Monster of the Week when you're watching it once a week. Mm-hmm. And we kind of lose that a bit with stuff. Like the newer Sailor Moon stuff like didn't even attempt that. But even stuff like new magical girl things or new creature things, if it's not just for children meant to be watched once a week, it won't be episodic at all, which kind of sucks because I kind of like episodic stuff.
Yeah.
Like, again, like Supernatural, I preferred the episodic Monsters of the Week thing more than the overarching plot because
really
it was interesting what they came up with.
Yeah. Plus, like, bless them, they weren't all that good at planning out, like, long plot lines. Because they didn't
because they just used the same one over and over again.
They
just flipped it.
And they also weren't sure they'd be able to get to the end of the plot line, so you don't necessarily want to like sink in time and effort into a plot that may not pan out or may not have the runtime to finish. Because despite like everything, they weren't necessarily sure they were going to keep going forever.
Yeah. I'm sure every season they weren't sure.
Yeah. I still agree with your theory that they just had that fucking thing in the can for just in case we're going to kill it.
I wouldn't be half surprised. I would bet you that it was written before. The ending of Supernatural, it was written before and they just waited to pull it out. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't be half surprised if they just recorded that at some point in case they lost the actors.
Yeah, that could be too. Like, oh, Misha Collins is retired. Well,
as long as they look relatively the same, because they put Sam in a stupid wig anyway. I personally think they had that ready to go ahead of time.
Yeah.
They're like, whenever these guys ask for more money when we can give them, put that out.
Nope, Super Hell, done. Darn shame, really.
I don't think the Super Hell is part of it. I think that was actually planned to like be done in the next thing, but the actual final episode probably was.
Oops, died to a rusty nail like a pitch.
Yeah. I wouldn't be half surprised if it was just a joke.
I can totally see that. Like a Loki episode. Because, like, like, it was just meant to be like a fucking.
Because then they could just, like, pull their ass out if it actually got renewed. I bet that was the plan. Either that or they were just so spiteful they were like, fuck it.
It would be fucking funny. Like, have him actually be in on it. Be like, no, this is hilarious. We'll have him die this way like a bitch.
I could see that, yeah.
Don't you think that'll make the fans mad? Good.
Based, yeah. I have my, like, viewers' tears mug. Let's go. It's fun to make fans cry.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that freaking Digital Circus.
I hope everybody's unhappy with the ending of Digital Circus. I hope every single person watching it, including myself, is incredibly unhappy.
Just fucking Gooseworks sitting there, just like the end of the episode is Gooseworks just going, I hope you die. I hope you all die. Hand in unlovable hand.
I hope nothing is answered.
You will know nothing and you'll like it. Oh,
no,
man.
I'm sure they'll do stuff. They're not like
Oh,
that,
I mean,
like
yeah.
I am the person who's like, I just want to see where this is going. I don't really care what the answer is. I'm just curious what they'll come up with.
Like, they have shown themselves to be a good writer, so
Yeah.
I expect it will be good. Whether or not people are happy with it, I hope
they won't be
care.
able to handle it no matter what the ending is.
Yeah, like, I hope sincerely that they just, when they put out that last episode, I hope the last part of it is just them with their middle fingers up and that's it.
I hope everyone's unhappy because I made that great Jax picture and no one liked it.
That's fair.
Everyone deserves to be unhappy because of that. I curse you all. No, I'm joking. That was funny though, because we saw that little short where it's the person posting the picture they worked forever on, and then they just draw the meme, and that's the thing that gets the likes. And I drew that stupid meme of Pomni in the basket, and I posted them both on Reddit. And like the Pomni in the basket is like, you've reached over like 3K views and like 20 comments, and at the same time it's like, this has 25 views for the picture I actually worked on. And I was like, God damn it.
You did a special piece of art that's really
God.
meaningful and cool.
Actually, I'm going to go look at that right now. Let's read what it says.
Here's 5 notes.
I know, right? I was like, surely this just didn't hit right. Like, someone's got to like this somewhere. Okay, the Pomni one is currently at 3.4K upvotes and 31 comments and 36 views. Doesn't that mean like I almost have a vote for every view?
Yeah.
Wow. See, yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
very well liked.
Let me see if I found the Jax one as I scroll through all these Pomnis. Here we go. It has 44 upvotes and 1 comment. That's the difference, yo.
I told you should draw yourself as a screaming cat and then show those 2 numbers.
I wasn't that invested in it, but I did actually really want to make a print of that was like a thermal print, where if you put your hand on it, the eyes would be revealed in the back. And I'm kind of glad I thought that was like, because I had to order like 30. And they were only postcard sized. And I was like, I don't think I can sell 30s of these because I'm not in the fandom. I thought it would actually do well, because it's Jax and everyone loves Jax. But damn, it did not. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. I've had it happen before. Like, I'm used to it. I just think it's funny. It's funny how, like, I have exact numbers of how ridiculous the difference was.
Exactly how goofy this bullshit can be. How dare.
It happens. You gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes something I work really hard on really pops off, so that's nice. I've had both. And a silly little meme will always do better. Because it's just easier to consume.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, some of the things is like a deep, thoughtful art, like, is cool, but also not everybody wants to plunk in that time, I guess.
I'll plunk you in. No, it's just, it's very, you see something funny, you're like,
Yeah.
hee hee hoo hoo, and you like, you comment and stuff.
You share
You see
it to
something
others.
really well done, you're like, oh, that's well done, you just go on with your life. That's why I try to leave comments on some artist stuff if I can, when I think about it.
Like, that's cool. Good job.
Like stuff like, oh my god, every time you make something, it's so cool. Stuff like that. Like, I try to tell them that I'm excited for their work.
I want to chew on your art.
No. I didn't understand that for the longest time. I was like, what are these people talking about?
It's so
Because
good.
that became a meme and I didn't know about it. I was like, why is everyone like giving me gifts of just eating things?
It's because it's so cool you want to stuff it in your gob.
No.
Please do not eat this. It definitely has toxic chemicals.
Well, I mean, it's digital. I guess you could eat it. You'd have to eat your computer. To lick your phone.
Print it out on edible paper. And...
You could do that, yeah. Oh, you guys are free to print my shit out on paper that you can eat, and then eat it if you want. I won't stop you.
There was an Iron Chef episode where these guys they're what's called gastro cooks, which are like science cooks, and they had like, this was before the pop boba really had become a thing. They were some of the first ones doing that, and so they made basically like pop boba soup that had like, it was like a surf and turf where it actually looked like a little beach, and the sand was like dehydrated soup, and it had like pop bobas and things like that. They had the placemats were edible like prints of the chef's faces, so you could like eat your placemat stuff. It was really neat.
Usually I just eat you. Sex joke, we're married.
It's the other way around, Princess. But
fuck you, I tried. Die in a fire.
I love you.
I hate you.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm very cute though.
Oh, you are okay, I'll give you that. I love you, you stupid idiot. You're my favorite guy.
I'm a little muppet, cute and dumb.
Yeah, he is. And I will forever love him.
Yeah. He's a man.
That's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
My save.
Shut up.
Oh god, she's probably almost out of episodes on that thing now. Think about it.
I don't know, actually.
She's gotten pretty far in.
I don't know how many episodes of Baywatch there are.
She's gotten pretty far in at this point.
I've literally never seen an episode of Baywatch. I've also never seen an episode of Simpsons. I've managed to do that in America. Not intentionally.
Yeah.
Happens.
Coincidentally.
I think my mom thought it was inappropriate when I was younger, and I just didn't care. I had Nickelodeon.
Oh, definitely.
And then just like, I didn't have TV. Like, I got internet.
The irony of them spending so long talking about how, like, Simpsons is bad for everyone and corrupting the youth, and it's like, it's still also on Fox. Like,
yeah, they're corrupting the fucking youth, alright.
It's one of the only things that's kept Fox afloat. Because it sure ain't been any of the other IPs that they own, like, X-Men.
I think they got Family Guy, don't they?
I thought that was on Cartoon Network.
It is, but it's not made on Cartoon Network. They don't make that.
I don't know. I know, what's it? Not Family Guy. American Dad was on Fox.
I think Fox makes it.
You might be right.
I'm not 100, so don't correct me.
Yeah. But, like, Simpsons also makes, like, way more money than pretty much anything else. Despite everybody having some season where they're like, that's where Simpsons fell off. Like, it's still huge. Same thing with South Park.
South Park, to me, had one good season. And it was just like a few episodes. That's the thing.
I mean,
it's got like, the rest of it's stupid as shit, and then there's like a golden nugget amongst the turds.
Yeah.
For like no damn reason.
That's the thing.
And then the rest is shit around that.
Like, everybody has one episode that they really like. Same thing with Simpsons. Like, everybody has...
I still think that episode where they talked about... what works even better now with the filters, but where they photoshopped all the girls, and then she photoshops herself at the end just crying. Like, that's one of the...
Yeah.
That's a really good episode of television. It's like, again, when Rebecca Sugar gets on fucking Adventure Time.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's all for tonight. We'll be back this weekend with more requests. Probably the last 40 for the month. Because we're done with those. Yeah. Almost. And then we'll get to the 20s. Yeah. I think we should do pretty good this month because we got a lot of weekends. All right. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.